yourself and where you're from and what you're interested in.
My name is Austin Loving. I'll be 19 on August 3rd. I am from Houston, Texas. I am here to talk to you about the SB3 waiting list reduce. I am currently on this waiting list for, I am currently homeless, me and my mom. We are in transition from getting evicted from our house. We were wrongly evicted because we were, the evictions were not placed correctly on the door. They were thrown into the yard, and then we tried to fight it at the court, and the judge gave us 24 hours to move out. And then whenever we tried to find other ways to pay the house from community services, they told us that all the funding had been dried out from Hurricane Ike. So we had been evicted, and so then we found a community service called Share Plus Housing Vouchers, and which was funding through MHMRA. And then whenever we went to talk to MHMRA, we waited 3-4 months to get in there. By the time we got in there, they had told us that the Share Plus housing vouchers had been dropped. So we were very frustrated then, and so we went to the Woodlands and they put us into a hotel just before we came here, and they gave us HUD to look for HUD apartments. And by the time that we found, and we are still looking, so we are probably looking for houses down here. So I would just like to ask that reduce the waiting list.
Questions, members?
Thank you, Austin. May I ask where you're staying now?
We are staying in a car.
In a car.
Yes.
What size car are you living in?
A 2005 Buick Century.
It's a pretty small space.
Yes.
And there's no lavatory, there's no bathroom?
Well, we park at a truck stop. And we can't go to a shelter because we have a dog. And we are not willing to give up the dog because the dog is conducive to our health.
A dog's a very important family member, isn't it?
Right. We have had many people tell us to give it to Humane Society, and we are really not willing to do that because we know that they might put it down.
And how long have you had your dog?
We have had the dog for over 3 years.
What's his name?
It's a she, and his name is Angel, and we had 2 of them actually. And we had just gotten a wreck in the car 2 months ago, where we had just gotten a wreck and we were calling roadside assistance, and the male dog had gotten run over, and this dude sped off. So we were very upset about that, and the female dog was mourning. So we're still mourning over that.
So that makes Angel even more important to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Thanks for coming. Can you tell me a little bit about, so you came to speak about the DARS?
No, I came to speak about reduce SB3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I made the wrong thing here. Well, then my question's not gonna work out very well now. But I have to say, I think that you're an incredible speaker, Austin, and I think that if you get the opportunity to come back to the Capitol later on, perhaps in the year, if there's any kind of interim study or anything about disability services, I think you'd be a very effective advocate for your cause. I want to tell you that.
Thank you. I do believe that because my mom is actually an advocate already, and she is training me.
You do a very good job.
Austin, your story really touched me, and Do you have other brothers and sisters, or you're by yourself?
I am by myself.
And
Which is good because we wasn't all fit in that car.
Madam Chair, I wonder if dads or someone like Dad's Department of Aging and Disability Services maybe look at like crisis situations like Austin to help them in need, to help to be able to stay in the community and instead of living in the car, instead of maybe a place to live.
And let me ask you something real quick. Where are you from, Austin again?
Houston,
Houston, and what part of Houston?
the north side, but I've been all over Texas.
But currently,
Yeah, currently I've been living there for 5 years.
but you're currently living there in Houston,
Right.
okay? Maybe what we can do is find out who your state representative is.
I believe it is Senator Corn.
Okay, Senator Coyne. Okay, we could also get a contact with them, we can, at least, Linda, maybe we can, find out, and then we can get them in touch. Okay, so make sure before you leave, to give the information to
We-
Linda, and we'll find out who it
We
is.
have also applied for food stamps,
Okay.
and we applied for emergency, and they said that we were not eligible because we made over $100, and we only get child support and Social Security.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get your state representative on this.
We'll
know,
take
your
you to their office after
Yeah.
this year.
That'd be good. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, do you have anybody else with questions? No? Go ahead.
You asked to reduce the waiting lists. Reduce waiting lists for what exactly, or just every waiting list?
Just every waiting list. 'Cause
Regarding guards, or like, are we
regardless,
talking like?
because it is just ridiculous. They told us that we were behind 400 other people.
For housing?
For housing, for apartments, for anything, for
Okay, so you're looking
food
for
stamps,
housing
for
and apartment
everything.
reductions.
Food
You're not-
stamps, everything.
Okay. Alright.
Austin, you've done a great job. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll get you in contact with your state rep, okay? Or your state senator. Thank you so much.